All right, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this reading is good for you. So I started off with some Kipper cards and I was kind of meditating on your energy. I got the main male card number 1. Something about Aries energy could be significant here. You guys could also be connected to an Aries if you are an Aries, or if you're another fire sign, then you guys could be connected with another fire sign. But we also have the message card, card number 7, and we have unexpected income, card number 27. Something about the 27th could be significant. I'm also getting life path 8 and life path 7. So I think a lot of you have taken your losses recently, especially in regards to finance or possibly work or business. But you've paid your dues, and I think that is about to turn around for you. I'm also going to get some advice, so I'm not just telling you that things are turning around for you financially, and then I have no practical advice to give you in regards to the situation. Bottom of the Kipper deck, I have false person, I have bad health, and I have lovers. I do want you guys to pay attention to energetics coming from people, especially in regards to partners, lovers, ex-partners, ex-lovers, or the energetics of a particular place. Something about, because we have family room and we have house here next to lovers and bad health. So there could potentially be some energetic, baggage or bad energy that's affecting you either mentally or physically. Something about your health being affected from whatever this negative energy is. So just, cleanse your energy, protect your energy. It's nothing to be too concerned about, but this could also be coming from like somebody who has secret animosity towards you, or jealousy or envy. Envy is one of the 7 deadly sins for a reason. I try to tell people that, continually. For tarot cards, I did get the 5 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Chariot card. I like this energy. Of course, the 5 of Pentacles is not ideal when it comes to money and finance, but a lot about money and finance is coming through here. Next to that, though, we also have the 9 of Pentacles, which is one of my favorite cards. It's Venus and Virgo energy. Some of you guys do have that placement. But I feel like there is something here. You've taken your losses, you've struggled, you possibly are still struggling, but things are about to turn around because you've actually been putting in the work. Some of you guys are working a job and a side hustle. Some of you guys are working 2 jobs. Some of you guys are going to school and have your job, or are working full time, but you're being called in another direction. And for some reason, the energy, I don't know if you guys listen to like Jordan Peterson, but Jordan Peterson talks a lot about like the call to adventure. And that's kind of the energy that I'm getting here. There's this energy of being called in a particular direction that like you're very motivated, at least internally or energetically motivated to move in a certain direction. And you're being called to answer that call for this particular reason, to improve your financial situation or your overall stability, maybe even your physical health, your mental health, your emotional well-being, etc. Bottom of the tarot deck, I do have the 2 of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the Empress, followed by the Lovers again. So Gemini energy could be significant here because I have had it twice. I also have Taurus energy and Cancer. But, you're kind of going back and forth. I feel like you're going back and forth on if you should pursue this thing. Now, this thing could be various different things. It doesn't necessarily have to be in the field of career, work, or business. This could also be like getting back into the dating scene again, dating again, or potentially giving somebody a chance in a relationship. I just want to start clarifying a little bit here. Why is this 5 of Pentacles here for fire signs? The Ace of Swords in the reversed. Some of you guys feel like you missed opportunities, or also, some of you guys could have thought about leaving a place of employment or leaving a person, place, or thing, however it resonates for you. You had the opportunity to maybe leave something, and you think because you didn't leave that thing at the time, you missed out on some sort of opportunity because of that. So for others of you, this could be that you were in a relationship and maybe, there was another potential for a relationship or something like that, and you feel like you missed out because you stayed with the other person or you did what you thought was right at the time. Everyone's situation is going to be different. Others of you, it's going to be work and finance, of course. 8 of Swords. I feel like you paid your dues. Yeah, some of you guys were in a relationship with somebody, like tried to approach you and, offered you companionship, but you turned it down because you were in a relationship at the time. Even if you weren't, fully fulfilled, you did what you thought was right, which is, commendable. But you thought about it. You tossed it around. If it's not that, I know that's not going to be for all of you, maybe a select few of you, but some of you guys feel like you missed some sort of opportunity for like your calling, your purpose, work, finance, career. Why is this Nine of Pentacles here for fire signs? Knight of Wands in the reversed. There is something that you need to take action on that you're holding back taking action on or making any movement or progress with. Maybe you're a little bit unsure of your capabilities or, you know, what the potential could be. Maybe something needs to end first before you decide to pursue it. I think there's more opportunity for growth here than you are giving yourself credit for, or that maybe you even know about. So if this is a job, this could be more, like way more financial security, 10 of Pentacles. But yes, something does need to be left behind. So maybe you've been at a job for like 10 years and you have to leave this job behind in order to pursue whatever this thing is, or maybe, you know, get the job at the place that you want. So that's going to be a difficult decision. I don't blame you. Let's see exactly what this Chariot card is. The Moon card. Some of you guys are very intuitive. But I also feel like your subconscious and your fears could be holding you back because you don't know all the answers to your questions about whatever this opportunity is or whatever this calling is, this call to adventure is. But maybe you're not supposed to know. So you're letting your fears and your subconscious kind of get the best of you. And I feel like it's almost like cultural or, you know, what societal programming that's kind of holding you back from pursuing whatever this thing is. Five of Cups. If you don't, at least try, or maybe like if it's a side hustle, you don't want to go full time with it. If you don't at least try to open the door for this thing or pursue it in some way, you're going to regret it. I can tell you that right now. Five of Cups. You will have regrets and sadness and emotional distress. But part of you knows internally, bottom of the deck, we have the World card, the Five of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. You've been called to this for a while, but it's almost like you've been burned before, so you're afraid to take the risk. Seven of Wands. You're very defensive of your energy. You've lost out before. Five of Swords. But now it's time for you to be in the other position of the Five of Swords. You're not the loser in the back. And I don't mean loser in a bad way. Like you lost out. You took an L. You can be the one in the front. Just spin it in a more positive context. Like you're not doing something to hurt somebody else in order to win, but you're doing what you need to do to win, if that makes sense. Let's get advice for you fire signs. I think things are really looking up. If you guys have been feeling down in the dumps or, you know, energetically drained or sad, things can turn around for you. You just have to kind of follow the call. Make sure you're cleansing and protecting your energy if you feel drained or you've been having health concerns or issues. Always consult your physician though. Page of Wands here. Follow the adventure. This is the original card I got in regards to the call to adventure. You know, tapping back into your childhood like interest or enthusiasm, something like that could be significant. The Empress card, lots of abundance, and the Four of Cups. If you don't do this, you're going to be extremely dissatisfied, and you're already dissatisfied with where you're at in regards to whatever this is. So if you don't go for it and at least try, at least you can say that you tried. You know, what do you have to lose? Honestly, what do you have to lose? Because honestly, it could bring you a lot of wealth, abundance, happiness. Abundance isn't just in the form of material goods. Abundance is a frequency. It's a state of being where everything around you is abundant. So that is all I have for you fire signs. Personal readings for astrology and tarot up at the link in my bio. And much love, of course, and stay groovy.